Hello, and greetings, Speed Gaming fans. Welcome to Speed Gaming 2 for this next round of the Timespinner Randomizer tournament. We have a second chance bracket matchup between Baddymassindex and Duckie2010. Winner goes on, loser goes home. I'm joined here in the booth by the wonderful Yarno. Yarno, how's it going?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is going to be a really good race. We're about to drop the gate, but these are two very skilled runners, speed runners of the game. And you're going to see a lot of really tight, awesome execution from both of these runners.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very nice match. I'm looking really forward to this one. Guess we'll start going left like we always do. Till we get.
Yeah, it's always these first couple checks that really kind of set the vibe for how the seed's going to go. If they get early vertical and early fire, you got to think, well, maybe maybe you keep going left, maybe you backtrack anyway, stay on schedule, you know. All kinds of different things that can happen in this early game that might make our lives difficult, but might make the viewing experience quite fun.
Hey, my microphone's a bit low. I can fix it on my side, I guess. Maybe it's better now. It probably is better. I don't know how much better it is.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty higher now.
I think you could come up a little bit louder still.
Loud. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's good to get those things out of the way before we start.
Yeah. And speaking of starting, it looks like we're about to kick off here. So our runners have their normal mode highlighted, and we are going to be rolling any moment now. I've said it before, said it in the past. I just want to see the lab. I want to see the lab.
Lab, yeah, lab is a nice area to go to. I always like to see some nice rising tides. Flooded lab is always nice to have. A lot of mark caves, also very nice.
All right, what do we have here? Just a regular old vanilla blue orb. And a Storm I-. Not great, but, you know, it's been worse.
And a little buffering. It's probably sinking, right? Yeah, sinking, I guess.
Well, we're gonna be kept in suspense for a little bit here. All right. So at least we
was sinking, but then
oh, there we go. Okay.
Blacked out.
Okay, what do we got? We have a Mind Refresh Ultra from our girlfriend and the Celestial Sash and the Gas Mask? Are you kidding me?
That's a lot of checks.
We do have a quick map check from Batty. It looks like Lake Serene's got water in it. So it's not a given that you want to go left here past this portal without fire. And also, if you get caught behind something rude at Azure Queen, it can cause you some fits there. So unless we see Water Mask here, I'm going to go ahead and guess that both of our runners are going to backtrack. Just look at that sync, though. Just perfectly in sync with each other. And as soon as I say something,
You cursed it. But yeah, indeed, it's probably going to the castle. I mean, you got Upnome, you can go anywhere in the castle already.
Yeah, there's no reason to not go to the castle. I'd say if you get fire and like if they would have found like a plus orb or something, I would consider going left. But maybe only for like a second, and I would probably go back right.
Yeah, personally I prefer going left myself, but yeah, that's probably the reason why I lost 2 minutes.
Yeah, we can make judgment calls on people's routing all we want. Both of us have been eliminated from the tournament. Ooh, an economizer ring is not a bad find.
And you see Baddy is skipping the check on the lower side. He's probably gonna go back after hitting the warp here.
Yeah, he's gonna tag this with that Celestial Sash. He's gonna go get Bat Ledge. Yeah, and he's gonna wrap that in. That's a pretty popular routing decision if you can get this Bat Ledge. But Ducky's proceeding into the ramparts, so we'll see what's here in the moat. Nothing really exciting. And Batty's checking Bat Ledge with a gear. Wow. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, bad ledge is definitely one of the checks you would often offer for a while, so it's good be in potential. And we have a pyramid gate, which apparently shows blue on the screen. That's interesting.
Castle ramparts.
Oh, castle vampires, we're already there.
Oh, and the stun trap going all the way across. That's a time
Nice.
save. Purely calculated. Oh, this blue orb still doing 5 damage. Oh my gosh, and another gear here. So we have 2 gears that we know about already. This is looking to be exciting. And then there's a sewers teleport on Ducky's side that Baddy will be picking up in a second. So that's their present access. Ooh, Ducky's got to be a little bit careful here. No armor or anything, so I think one hit from one of these giants might actually be lethal here. So
Second gear already. Oh my god.
yeah,
Can be
this
a
is
fast
wild.
one. Maybe
All
we
right,
should try
Ducky's making it into the castle loop area, so that stress is over. We do have a slight flood here. You can at least hit this save point, but no real sweat. It's just going to be something that our runners are going to have to come back and do later.
Yeah, this room actually flooded in 2 different height levels. One you can't hit the save, and one you can hit the save.
Yeah, they got the nice flood.
Yeah. Because I put it up for a vote in the community back then, and we couldn't really get a clear answer. So I thought, well, I just make it random. We'll do both.
Just do both. Why not? It is fun to see because you can tell by looking at the map that it's flooded, but you can't tell what kind of flood it is. So not being able to hit that save point makes this stretch very nerve-wracking, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's really an important save point here. Especially when you're starting in this area, when you're actually a little bit on the left for the area when you start here.
Yeah, and Ducky almost taking a death there, proving exactly why it gets nerve-wracking. If she couldn't hit that save point, there's a lot of ground to be lost by not being able to save. Baddy going ahead and taking that present orb into the library. So another divergence here. We'll see what Baddy finds.
Yeah. I do like going to the past as soon as, present as soon as you can, because yeah, it's a bit lower level there, it's easier to get through things. And you usually end up clearing those checks anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I mean there's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Now, they can't go to the right yet, but there's plenty of stuff to the left. They haven't burned vines yet, but you know, there's lots to do. But then again, there's a lot to do in the tower also. So we'll see which one of these pays off. We do know we have to keep in mind that bat ledge gear could be a huge advantage as we see Ducky heading into the present as well.
No, we have not seen Alana's tower yet then. Okay, that's
Nope.
fine.
Commentating's hard when we buffer.
Yeah.
All right.
Baddy went on
So our runners are right next to each other pretty much here. We're going to see if we get anything exciting in backer room here.
No, we're not going to see anything.
We're not going to see it actually. We'll just see if anything shows up on the tracker. I'm just gonna stop talking. I think you got this, Yarno. I think you can just do this. Yeah. I think you can just do it.
Okay, let's not see what Ducky's gonna pick up.
Yeah.
Let's keep our eyes closed.
Oh, a gear!
Nice!
And a Shadow Seal. Ducky doesn't really like Shadow Seal, but that gear is pretty big. Wow. And she went ahead and equipped the Shadow Seal anyway, so.
So then we only got 3 gears known. We just need a wheel and a spindle and a way to get to the end boss.
Yeah, this is a wild start to this seed. Also, Ducky, we have to remember, Ducky does have to go check Bat Ledge at some point.
Yeah? Yeah, I mean, everything to the right side of the library is still closed off because they need to have a D card, so they won't be going there anyway. So what's really open for them would be Lake Serene, Lake Desolation of course, and indeed the towers here.
Yep. All right. So we did get
Oh.
a flooded courtyard here. So there's another check that's potentially going to be abandoned.
Oh yeah. Still a miracle how the water stays in there, but it works somehow.
Ducky thought about going and grabbing that save and then decided against it. Rocking the Shadow Seal probably didn't want the heal. Ooh, a tablet.
That's a nice find. That's another 4 checks in the library.
Yeah. Yeah, so far there's really nothing, because Baddy's not going to skip any of this, so Baddy will be getting it right in here behind Ducky, but it's a big find. It may have been a little bit more efficient if our runners had not gone to the present yet, and when we were able to loop those tablet checks in with their first visit to the library. Your first boss fight, it is Emperor Nuvius at Ilana. Ducky taking some damage, getting that up to 9 damage per hit with that Shadow Seal, so not bad. Our runners, again, haven't really found any armor.
Yeah, it was pretty close to that there. And then
Yeah,
you
it's pretty
realize
close.
no healing.
Yep. I think Ducky might realize that if she unpauses, she might die, so she has to do some sort of healing here.
Jerk is right. Jerk is heal, right? Thing to do. Yeah.
She's not thinking about this. We have a buffering. This is not a decision making moment
No.
here. This is,
She's not waiting 10 minutes in the menu.
yeah.
So meanwhile on Baddy's side, we've seen him using the hope ring, the one that can actually take a hit without getting knocked back.
Yeah, made up of tiny little pieces of a moon.
Yeah.
All right. So Baddy
We
went
are
over to the
not
right
gonna
tower,
see
got some
Tom
galaxy
today.
earrings. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if Ducky.
Let's assume she won.
Maybe she quit out of the fight. I don't know. Well, we got tablet checks, and again, Baddy's doing the exact same thing. There's the water mask. All right.
Opens a lot more in Lake Serena as well, of course, the Mar caves.
Yep. Oh, there's our first pink item at the plasma geyser. I actually have. I mean, I don't know if Baddy fought that boss or skipped it. We have no information here.
I mean, there is honestly not much you can skip
Oh,
in the Alana's
no.
tower, so they probably did.
Baddy did not. I saw that map. He did not have Ilana's room uncovered, so.
I saw him. I'm surprised about it, yeah.
Had the save point, maybe went in, saw Emperor Nuvius, and was like, nah, we'll do that later.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd thing to route it in later on, because you have to go fly up again.
Yeah,
And
Celestial
the
Staff makes it a
4
little less
checks.
painful, but it's still not something you want to really double dip.
Yeah, the 4 checks behind it even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not see it on his map. Maybe he died. I don't know. We will
Could have
never
died.
know.
Who knows?
And now we're enjoying the wonderful scenery of Lake Serene.
Yeah. I know. Switch to Baddy's audio since we actually have. All right, there's an Aura Serpent. That's their first usable spell so far this seed, so that's nice. All right, so Ducky ended up going top side of Lake Serene here. Might do that that horseshoe approach, going back underwater. Yep. All right, so another divergence here. I don't see anything on either tracker that we are surprised by. So nothing was found while we were frozen up, so that's good.
Indeed. Still no fire either, so they have to abandon Burning Defiance, and also no Oculus Ring, so they can't pick up the breakable wall here.
Oh, wow. There's a librarian hat. Okay, so Ducky found a librarian hat somewhere, and then an Empress robe. So that looks like those are our armors for the time being. Not bad. Librarian Hack could be improved. Empress Robe ain't bad. Oh, there's fire. Jin Inferno Plus, even. Wow.
Yeah, that takes care of the spell damage.
That certainly is fire.
It's also a fire, I even forgot that. I just focus on the damage of it.
Yeah. So useful. Alright, let's see if we can get a peek of what is at... Oh, it's Ifrit at Cantorin, so pretty free fight, but it's still time consuming, so we'll see if Batty decides to head that way. Nope.
Yeah, it's only one check. I probably wouldn't do it either.
No, not right now. It's way too long of a fight. Especially since Batty doesn't have that Jin Inferno Plus yet, so it's even more of a time sink.
Isn't he like resistant to fire?
I don't know. It's a lot of HP to burn through. But yeah, I mean, Jin Inferno Plus, like everything's weak to Jin Inferno Plus, even if you resist it.
That's yeah, I guess, yeah.
All right, so Ducky burning those vines. So she's gonna have to go left to right in Lake Desolation because the vines on the right are not burned. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, well,
gonna find the Jin Inferno down here as well.
Sandman at Azure Queen. This should go pretty smoothly.
Why is she dodging those spikes? I'll just face take them. Batty can't.
Batty can't break the pedestal. Good old plasma orb.
And I guess by now Ducky is long gone with this fight. Yep.
Yeah, no, there's no way Ducky's not finished with this fight. Again, we're gonna have to. Yeah, okay. Nothing really on the tracker, so doesn't seem like anything was behind Azure Queen as Ducky ends up going into the Maw Caves. I mean, this is the next easily logical play. I don't see why you wouldn't do this.
Yeah, also like 9 checks down here, so there's lots of options to be here.
Yeah, and plus they have that early gas mask, and Ducky has burned vines, so they might do a quick Maw kill, go up and get all your burned vines check in Lake Desolation.
Yeah, but the gas mask is definitely a good thing to do, yeah, so 2 checks again. Yeah.
And it's flooded, so it'll be a little bit slow.
Then they can't even kill them well. Oh, they do it with watermask, yeah, they got it, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got my wish. I flooded Maw Caves.
Yep. I'm starting to think we're not going to see the lab, so I don't know if I'm going to get my wish.
No, probably not. I mean, we only really 3 items away from go mode, right? The mysterious time we can warp, and the gear spindle and wheel.
Yep. Bombardment minus, that's a bummer. But they did get an Eternal Crown, so not bad. Alright, Batty's heading into this Sandman fight. Oh, there's the Oculus Ring. That is an interesting find. So our runners are going to be able to see what's behind these breakable walls as Ducky's like, well, while I'm here, I might as well backtrack and check it. All right, let's see where Batty goes.
Who put all the seals there?
Oh, who put those eels there? Oh, Sellen's Bangle. That's a good find, too. Oh, we got Varney at boots. And there went Varney at boots. Free Warp Shard, not bad. I've seen worse.
Indeed. Keeping it, not safe him getting out of it.
All right, so we are seeing some Lake Desolation checks. Batty does not yet have that Oculus Ring, so that's that check just to the right of where he's standing is going to be an interesting one when Ducky inevitably goes and checks it. I've got to think that's Ducky's next play. Just kill them all here, and go do Lake Desolation.
Yeah, also didn't kill the Maw yet, yeah. Yeah, good decision, of course.
Really, so far in Lake Desolation,
Quite desolate.
Quite desolate. Right, last couple checks here in Lake Desolation. Batty will at least have these teleport over here, so that's good. And just a Chaos Rose. Nothing really here. All right, so it looks like he's going to go bottom Lake Desolation here. Fading Maw Caves. The wheel! Oh my goodness.
Ooh. So Maw Caves is definitely the play.
Yeah.
Indeed, Ducky going ahead and killing the boss as well for another 2 checks in Lake Desolation.
Yep. I'm going to route those in. It's going to actually be able to fully clear Lake Desolation. Oh, the security keycard D at Skeleton.
Ooh. Oh,
That's a big find. Batty really needed to find something there. Like, he couldn't keep doing all these checks that ended up dead, so finding that D card is a big deal.
Yeah, it takes us 1 step closer to the lab.
Yep. All right, the Maw is dead, so Ducky will probably well, actually, this is an opportunity. The way Ducky typically routes this area might take her to Bat Ledge, which would be a big deal for her.
Yep, that's still required. The elevator up and then going back.
Castle.
Yeah.
Yep, here it is.
Yeah, I've seen that thread. That's quite nice as well.
Oh, there's a laser access code in the Merchant Crow's stash. One of the 3 that we need in order to get past those laser gates. Oh yeah, Ducky's routing in Waterfall here too. Yeah, this is a lot of checks right in a row. We do know that so far Lake Desolation didn't really have anything except for that D card at the skeleton, but yeah, it does look like Ducky is going to be getting everything here, including that Bat Ledge, which is going to be 1 piece away from, well, I guess they still don't have a way to actually get to the pyramid, but there's that gear, so Ducky still needs that spindle, as Batty's going to be heading in here, getting that wheel eventually, getting the Oculus ring.
Dus die Oculus hours was het at the jackpot room, right? Yeah. So he's gonna have to skip this check now.
Yep.
Yeah. Different routing.
Yeah, Oculus. Yeah, Ducky, I think probably because it was underwater, went ahead and skipped this and said she was going to route it in with Oculus Ring. Now, obviously, there was some buffering, so we don't really know for sure, but yeah, so Ducky's just going to finish up these caves here, and we'll see where she goes from here. Batty's going to probably fly through the Maw Caves. We'll probably see Maw fight on his side as well.
Yeah, Baddy's probably going to have to go to the Farney Towers next, and Ducky probably to the Desolation.
Yeah, yeah, I would say that's probably the play. I don't think, like, Batty, having already done Lake Desolation, might just not even fight them all. Say, you know what, it's 2 checks. If there's something there, then, you know.
It's pretty easy to come back as well, because the teleporter right next to it.
Yeah, there is a teleporter right next to it. Batty finds that Oculus Ring. Very suspenseful.
Yeah. Oh, Baddy's still going back for the check as well. The one
Yep.
he missed.
Okay, I don't see anything new on the tracker.
Right, Alana's tower. Ducky's going to go.
Oh,
there
Ducky's going to. Okay, so Ducky
Yes.
must have bailed out of that fight.
again. Did not kill, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jin Inferno Plus is going to solve a lot of the problems.
Yeah, and the levels as well. I mean, the 4 checks
Levels,
behind
yeah.
it, so it's quite a good check to pick up here.
And gear for that matter.
She did not pick up the one over there, which probably already knew what it was.
Yeah.
I'm always good at hard to remember those things. I don't know how people remember all checks.
I feel like I would just pick it up out of habit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's right there.
Emperor Nuvius just goes down real easy that time. Oh,
The V card.
Oh.
That's nice. That's not
key
3
card
checks.
V, that's 3 more checks. Gosh, these underwater maw caves are so slow. I keep looking over at Baddy's screen, like assuming that he's going to be out of the maw caves at any second, but he's still got like an entire hallway to go.
Oh, I love my Rising Tides flag. Best thing ever.
Yeah, so Baddy will be getting the wheel in just a second, and we'll see if he opts to do this maw fight.
Ducky doing upper leg Serene again?
Just getting that one Oculus check.
And burn the vine as well.
Yeah, did not have that side of the vines burned, so...
Okay.
Yeah, one more Oculus check over here. Ducky doesn't want to lose to a one-off Oculus check, it looks like.
Understandable. Baddy's gonna kill them all, after all.
Yep. There's a succubus airpin. Nice to have, not overly helpful. All right, so Ducky taking those burn vines. Here we go. We have one check here that Baddy had to fade because of no Oculus ring, so we'll see if there's anything there.
Oh, 2 checks actually. The
Oh, yeah.
kill. That makes total of 3 then, yeah. Seems Baddy is in the cave. He's without a lantern.
He's in a very, very dark cave.
Yeah.
Can't really see what's going on. It's a very high skill. He's doing some checks completely in the dark.
Yeah, he's doing the mountain without a lantern.
Yep. Just an ice orb there in the Oculus check, so nothing that Baddy's going to be missing. We'll see what we have here at the post-maw fight checks. The B key card, that's a big one.
And the lapis, no, yeah, lapis not, no, the laser gates here, laser gates still.
Yeah, still need the laser gates. And Ducky needs to go get that D card from Skeleton, which it's going to happen in a second, probably. One would have to assume.
So realistically, where would the next items be? I guess Farney is like the most logical place now. Farney's towers.
Yeah.
Can't do sharing caves yet because they have no A card.
Yeah, no elevator key card either, so there's not a lot of stuff that looks like a great play, but
yeah,
failing finding any great plays, you got to take the good play, which I guess would have to be Varney's Tower.
Flooded basement loop. I think they both skipped as well, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Flooded basement loop still out there. Lab coat, not really helpful at this point. So we'll see if Baddy finds anything of value here. And we'll actually have to see if that B card ends up being required or if it's bait. It's a throw trap. All right. There's a glass pumpkin and an iron orb, I think.
That was radiant, but maybe iron.
Was that radiant? That's a plus. Nice.
It was radiant. Nice.
That's a good That's a good loadout for sure.
Yeah, radiant is nice because it hits all around you. You don't really have to aim anything. Just press the button and things die.
Yep. And with orb swapping, you don't have to worry about the downside of radiant orb, which is the cooldown. Oh, nothing in castle loop.
Speaking of one-off checks, I think neither runner checked the golden idol yet.
That's true. They're probably trying to run into that as a boss fight that they can peek later.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Oh, Baddy's when Ducky came back up to Alana's tower, did she check the courtyard? The flooded courtyard?
Oh, boy. Maybe. So we'll find out what is over here soon.
Yep. Just a pointy hat.
Pointless head. Still, Baddy has one laser gate. Please forgot where it was.
Yeah, it was. I actually don't remember. Oh yeah, they both have laser gate. I think it was in Lake Desolation somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, Ducky, yeah.
All right, so we do have Varney's Towers. Tagging that teleporter, so you'll be able to go back later if necessary. With only one laser gate, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but good to have. You're over there to get those 2 checks anyway, so you might as well.
Yeah, could be. Still possible.
All right, so Baddy's going to get that V card. I'm assuming Ducky checked it and it was nothing.
Probably, yeah.
All right, this is the last check in Varney's Towers. It's just alchemy tools. Okay, well.
So they can't go to the sea door, correct? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what now?
Oh, must have gone.
Oh, wait, where was the A card?
It was an A card.
Was the A card downloadable in the V room, maybe?
I assume so, yeah. It's probably obtained during the hit glitch up.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was downloadable from the V. So here we go, Zarian Caves. This is the play. All right, Baddy is fighting Genza here. Okay, so this shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yep, and there it went. And it's an Empire regular, so nothing at the Twins fight.
Well, it's still worth it for Baddy, apparently.
Librarian robe. Still waiting to see where our progression actually is.
Could just be done here in Zarian Caves. Could end all here. We'll see. I think only like 4 checks left in here.
I think 4. Oh, there's the spindle,
Yes,
but that they don't have access to the pyramid. Okay, there we
get
see.
the end game somehow. Yeah, it was the downloadable. Yeah.
The A key card was downloadable in the V room, so well, this is a predicament, I guess. All right, looks like Baddy is going to get that B key card, so
So we are kind of expecting one of the runners now to find the time-worn warp beacon to go to the end game.
yeah, it's got to be somewhere. And right now, as long as, I mean, I guess Ducky would have to continue to fade Castle Loop to maintain this advantage for sure. As Zarian Caves flooded.
Yeah. And the only other option to the end game would be 2 more warp beacons.
Yep.
Laser.
Yeah, laser gates, yeah. So either 1 item or 2 items away from go mode. We'll see which one it is as we get a Zarian fight incoming. All right.
There's also an interesting thing about this randomizer. There's so many paths to reach your goal. Especially when you play it like in Archipelago, you can hint items. You really don't know what to hint for. It could be that item, it also maybe that item. So it's really interesting to think about it.
Yeah. That may be relevant. We are planning as Ducky finds Emperor Volturilis here at Zarian. Kind of a dangerous fight, but again, like Jin Inferno Plus solves a lot of problems. Baddy heading into Zarian Caves on Ducky's heels here, so this is exciting. But we're in the talking stages of a 2v2 Archipelago tournament. So that kind of hint planning is going to be relevant in the future. So start strategizing if you haven't already.
Well, at this point, Ducky might be fighting the final boss. We don't know. It was.
Oh, that was there it is.
Yep.
Okay. Zarian had the time warp or the mysterious warp beacon, so Ducky is in go mode and has to go all the way through the pyramid, but definite lead here. Something would have to go really, really, really wrong here for Ducky to not win this, but we'll see.
Ricia, let's go.
Well,
Oh, I thought I'll switch the audio to Ducky, but it was a better day.
Rishi's getting a lot of screen time here. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. And just in time for these final boss fights. We're going to see how this goes.
And it's flooded,
It's
yes!
flooded!
There's a lot of flood areas in this run.
There's a lot of water.
Not checking up for Lake and Jack, okay.
Oh, wow. Ravenlord at Sandman.
It's a lot easier underwater as well.
It is. It is easier underwater. Plus, again, Jin Inferno solves a lot of problems.
Definitely did plus, yeah.
Switching over to that economizer ring, not having to worry about the glitch, being able to maneuver. There's our Sandman fight done. We'll see who is the final boss. And it's Nightmare.
It's Nightmare.
All right, well. This is the actual final boss, so a little bit of vanilla here. Halfway through. And it looks like Baddy's going to hit go mode right as Ducky finishes this seed, so wild one. And there we go. Exclamation points in chat for Ducky, who is our winner.
And the legacy of Ducky lives on.
Yeah. Got sent to the second chance bracket in her first match and has just been on a winning streak since. So keeping that momentum going. And yeah, we are joined in the booth by Ducky. Hello, Ducky. Congratulations.
Hi. I'm shaking so much.
I can imagine. How'd that feel? 5 pieces of the time spinner still not in go mode.
So that's been to be a lot in my practice seeds.
Oh yeah?
Like the last couple days. Yeah, so I'm actually like, it's kind of funny that that's happened in the actual race. So I practiced for this exact situation.
You're so prepared. Yeah, wild speed. 34 minutes. What's the official race time is 34 minutes 21 seconds. So pretty good seed. Honestly, you kind of got those gears really early. Batty actually had done Bat Ledge way earlier, so was sitting at 3 gears like moments into the seed.
Yeah. I thought as I died on Prince Nubia, I'm just like, this is it. That's done.
Oh, yeah. So, little backstory. There was so much buffering going on for both of the streams that, like, we didn't see what either you or Batty did in that fight. We're like, did they die? Did they just cut out? We had no idea. So there was a lot of mystery for us here, but everything kind of worked out. The V card that you got behind that Ilana fight was required to get the A card, which was required to get your pyramid access. Just kind of an amazing logic chain. Because
pyramid access and Spindle, I believe, was in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Zarin case, yeah, both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems Baddy has also killed the boss.
Yeah, seems like it.
Explanation in chat for him as well.
Exclamation points in chat for both of our runners. What a race. This was very exciting. There was a lot of divergence. I think this is going to be a good watch back if you want to watch it back for sure.
Minus the buffering.
Oh, yeah. You both had 24 concussions. Yeah, the buffering is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I think this will be a good.
Some of that might have been on my side, because I don't look at my OBS while I'm doing races and stuff. But when I looked, I dropped about 2% of my frames, so part of that was probably on me.
Oh well,
it happens.
It does happen. We'll see if Batty wants to join us here in the booth. He's in. I want to see if he's got the invite.
Ah, just
Invite
same
went
thing.
invalid. Got it. All right, cool. I will get Batty his invite, hopefully.
Yeah, those things happen sometimes.
Yep. All right. So Batty should
Man.
be joining us shortly now. And here's Batty. Batty, welcome in. Exclamation points.
GG, Ducky.
Hi. GG.
What a
Close.
race. Just
Yeah.
a wild progression chain for sure. That Zarian Caves was very spicy. Both of you, there was a moment early in this race where you were literally doing the same motions at the same time, and it looked like your streams were just mirrored. It was just one player, two controller, or two. You know what I mean? It was like exact mirror of movement. It was something to behold. It was really fun to watch. So I'll ask the same thing of Batty. So 5 pieces of the time spinner and it's still not in go mode. How'd you feel about that?
I had to keep myself from warping out because my brain wanted to just you can go, and then oh no, wait, it's not the thing.
Yeah.
With that, I went there and took Sarion.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Zarian fight being required, giving you your pyramid access, pretty much just as Ducky finished.
I think I know what my thing was. We had gas mask, so the routing was my routing of present was not that good, I think.
Yeah, there was a pretty there was a double dip there that you had to do that Ducky did actually get to do in stride. So
Yeah.
that was an advantage that Ducky had. Really, your dip into the present early was almost nothing. Like the only thing I think you found was that D card right at the very end of your dip into the left side of the present, where Ducky was finding stuff left and right. So that was another advantage, just a 50-50 call that it went Ducky's way.
I don't think Ducky actually did the flooded basement loop.
No, yeah, that was
So
the main.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing there, unfortunately. Yeah, that was kind of like the story is you were doing stuff and it just wasn't paying off. So between the double dip in Lake Desolation and the empty flooded castle loop.
Was
Just,
Ailana required? I don't remember. I did
Yeah,
that as
Ilana
well.
was required because it had the V card and the A card was downloadable.
Yeah, okay.
Both of you had to go back and get it, by the way. Neither of you got the Ilana fight on your first dip into the tower, so...
I think we both did fight
Yeah.
anything before Jin's Inferno, right?
Yeah.
I tried the Ailana spot and I died. I'm like, okay, no, I'm just gonna leave.
I just went into spot which boss it is, if I can do it early. But then just dipped out.
Yeah, that's not a good fight to find there,
No.
really, when
And,
you don't
well,
have any gear. It's-
Well, I had shadows as well.
yeah,
And it didn't turn it because I forgot how to dodge the big sword.
yeah, that's a tough one without the wheel. Yeah, it's tough to do. You kind of have to react immediately and get behind him before he shows up, so... Take some contact damage because it does less damage than the sword does. But yeah, even with the Shadow Seal, I think you were maxing out at like 13 per hit, which wasn't going to get it done.
No.
No.
Blue Orb and Storm Minus was at that point, right?
Yeah, Blue Orb and Storm Minus.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah.
was an amazing race. The buffering was kind of a bummer, but it was entertaining to watch when things were running smoothly.
Restream or stream?
The
Buffer?
restream was buffering.
Okay.
Not your stream.
Okay.
So I'm going to
it's
pull up
sad.
our... Oh, wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I just said it's sad, but if it was a good race, then it's nice to go out that way.
It was a very good race, and yeah, it is sad. Unfortunately, that is the end of the road for you, Batty. Pulling up the tournament bracket, and we've got losers round 6 I like to call it second chance bracket round 6. You are going up against Lunar Ray Games, or Bodhi, the creator of Timespinner, in your next matchup.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Ducky?
Ooh, nice.
Well, I figure at this point, I already beat Jarno, who made the randomizer, so I might as well beat the creator of the game while I'm at it.
Just going on a tear.
I remember last year or 2
mean,
years
that-
ago, I had that gauntlet as well. First
Yeah.
Jano, then Bodhi, and then Wef.
I mean that with all of the love in the world, by the way.
The other part of that round 6 is Jim the Eternal and Waffle Soup. So the winners of those 2 races will face each other, and then the winner of that race will race Winfei Maiden to see who goes to the finals against James. So lots of Timespinner left, but not a lot of Timespinner left. But there's going to be great races. It's just a gauntlet from here on out.
This is officially top 6 now, right?
Yeah, top 6. Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, but I don't have anything else. Yarno, you got anything for us?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, obviously, we like to end with a big resounding chorus of Wishlist Timespinner 2. Go to Steam right now and wishlist Timespinner 2. It's there for you. You can just do it. But yes,
Coming
thanks.
when it
Yeah. I mean, I can't wishlist it any harder. But yeah, thank you, both of our runners. Yarno, thanks for joining me here in the booth. It was a blast. It was an absolute blast. And thanks everybody in chat. And thanks to Speedgaming for allowing us this little space of their piece of the internet. So without further ado, I think that'll pretty much call it for us. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you in the next race.
Have a good one.